Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Music Marketing TV. I'm Dan D, and thanks for tuning in to 5 steps and tips for remixing a song. So, this is part 2, and if you missed part 1, the requirement video, you should roll back, find out what you need, what you gotta get, and then you can go on to this video where we're gonna look at tempo, syncing, beat matching, all that good stuff. This episode is pretty much gonna make your remixing needs so much faster. It's gonna make things roll so much smoother and sound so much better actually. Right, so before we do anything, we're gonna bring out a drum pattern which I have pre-made. Whoops, there we go. Little booty banger. Hey, 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 hey. So you get the idea. So pretty simple. It's just a reference track. So let's paste that down on the playlist or whatever you're using, and I just put 16 bars, whatever. And yeah, so what we're gonna do now is find the tempo of the actual song, because if I press play, this is not gonna sound good. It's like a DJ didn't know how to DJ. So here we go. Double click the Adorn, right click this region here, detect tempo, and this is just for us to know. You may not want to even make a remix in the same tempo. Maybe your client wants it slower or faster, or I don't know, you never know, right? So this is just for us to know. Okay, so I'm gonna go 75 to 150, I think is the range. Okay, and by doing this, we embed this particular track, Adorn, to 89.5 BPM, because we all love 0.5 beats per minute, because it sounds so much better than 89 or 90. Alright, so I'm gonna say no. I don't want to adjust it automatically. So yeah, I'm gonna say no, and let's just go straight to 90 and make sure this image line is correct. 89, let's use 89. Much better. So it does sound kind of off, and that's because we have a little bit of space or delay on the original track. You could cut it out and match it up, but we're gonna leave it alone because we don't really care in this video. Alright, now that we've done that, let's do the same for this. Right click, detect tempo. It's an acapella, so it's probably gonna be around what we just said. We never know. You can find the tempo of an acapella 51, not really, but we're gonna leave that there. Okay, cool. Now what we want to do is make sure, you know, if we want it slower or faster, the whole track will adjust itself automatically. So if I move this down, you can see that the track is shrinking or getting faster, or getting larger rather. We don't want that. So what we're gonna do is stretch it. So I'm gonna cut out this 4 bars right here, for both of them, the acapella and the original track. What we're gonna do is just quickly stretch it. So make sure you have the stretch button out, and hopefully you guys that are not using FL can do this or have this feature. I'm gonna bring it down about half, let it do its thing, stretching. Cool, let's listen to that. Cool, and we even have the pitch set. So what we could do is reset, so it's always gonna stay at the original key, which is very important, by the way. And you'll see that this drop down menu always stays at auto, which is what you want. So now we're gonna bring it back to the original. It's gonna stretch, do its thing, and if I'm correct, if I increase or decrease the tempo, the track will conform and match and beat sync. So let's say original was 89, let's go down to 70. Restretch all channels, yes. Now this might take some time if you have a bunch of tracks, so good thing we're only working with 2. Hey, a little bit of a slow jam. Cool, so now we have that. Let's do the same to the original. Let's go back to 89. Good. Restretch? No, we'll leave it And if you do end up clicking no, all it does is hit resamples. So it's a higher pitch, but we don't care. Okay, cool. So we detected the tempo already. Let's just stretch it down half. Let it stretch, do its thing, automatic stuff. Cool, let's check over here. Pitch, always reset. And now you can see the time auto adjusted, and that's good. So let's bring it back over here. This is a little quick shortcut, right? And now bring it back down. You notice that I'm decreasing the tempo, but the track doesn't change. So check it out. Restretch channels, yes. So we got 2 channels. It's gonna do both of them. So it might take a little time now. Hopefully if you have a fast computer like I do. Bam, let's go. Nice. So this is very important because it just makes things so much easier. I want to go down to 100, or sorry, go up 100, restretch, and it does it for me. You know, usually producers and beat makers like to increase the speed just a tiny bit or a lot. You never know, depending on the genre. And yeah, this is just makes it so much quicker. So now we have an auto adjusting track and a drum kit. We pretty much have a remix right here. Hey. Okay. Cool. So that is pretty much the whole idea behind beat syncing, beat matching, and yeah, there are other ways to achieve this if you don't have this feature. You know how we cut down 4 bars, right? You can stretch it to liking or to the reference track, and it's not really accurate 100%. So what you got to do is, you know, lay down your drum patterns, stretch it out, make sure it's in sync all the way through. If it's good, lay down some more, stretch it out, or at least reveal the rest. For instance, we're doing it like this. Make sure it's in key, stretch it out, make sure this 8 bars is correct. If it's not, then use the stretch tool and make sure it's you know, in the right spot. Of course, it's gonna auto stretch for me right now. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for tempo. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next video, we're gonna be looking at a whole bunch of stuff. All right, stay tuned. I'm Dan D from Music Marketing TV, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.